Prophet Yahya, or John the Baptist, is not King Tutankhamun in ancient Egypt, where secrets and symbols fill the air. There is a massive debate among scholars, researchers, and the general public. Some claim that Tutankhamun, the famous young pharaoh, is none other than Yahya ibn Zechariah, the revered prophet. But this is incorrect, and the story is much more complex. There is new evidence that debunks this myth. We start by asking an important question. Could Tutankhamun be Yahya ibn Zechariah? First, we present Quranic texts in Arabic. Allah says in the Quran about the prophet Yahya, "We have not given to any before this name." This means that the name Yahya had no prior equivalent. It was an Arabic name heard for the first time. This contradicts the idea that Tutankhamun could be Yahya. As for the name Tutankhamun, it means the living image of the god, while the name Yahya translates to Enki in hieroglyphics. The word Enk in hieroglyphics means life, whereas Enki in hieroglyphics means he lives. So how could Tutankhamun, who was considered a symbol of the god Ammonius, be Yahya ibn Zechariah? Let's move on to another issue. The name Tut, which some believe is related to wisdom, actually means image. This knowledge was part of the ancient Egyptian language and has nothing to do with the name Yahya. What other evidence supports the validity of this theory? According to linguistic and historical evidence, there is no mention of any brothers of the prophet Yahya, like Tutankhamun. Additionally, the prophet Yahya had religious characteristics and traits that do not match any pharaonic figure. Let's address a controversial point. Could it be possible that Prophet Jacob, mentioned by Allah in the Quran, is the same as the pharaoh of the 18th dynasty? This claim, promoted by some researchers, has no basis in truth. We know that Jacob was Hebrew and had no connection to the Egyptian pharaoh. Believe me, all we need is careful research and an understanding of ancient languages and archaeological evidence without manipulation. We must rely on facts and scientific research instead of myths. We should also know that the prophets existed in the ancient dynasties, and then paganism and blasphemy began in the Middle and New Kingdoms.